Hey y'all, it's Amber and
Steven.
what's your name?
Steven.
Oh man, dude. Okay. Well, welcome back. This is I don't even know what week it is.
Week 21.
Week 21. I've lost count. Week 21 on keto for me. And when did you jump on board?
Probably full-fledged 10. Probably.
You think you're 10?
Yeah, 10.
So anyways, so week 21 for me on keto, probably about 10 for him on keto. The kids are keto some meals and not. We're trying.
They
That's all I
went
can
tonight.
say. They were not tonight.
I have an issue. I don't like to waste food. So they are eating what we already own. And then after that, it does not come back.
Yeah. That was his idea. I was much more on the board of let's just get rid of the crap. Let's donate it, give it away. No. We're going to eat through all the food. And not we.
The kids.
You and the kids are eating through all the food.
No, I'm not.
No?
No.
Okay. So, the scale this week for me was a bust. I weighed in at 183.4, which means I did not gain or lose one single 0.1 of an ounce of weight this week. And that's okay. It is what it is. What'd your scale do?
Went up by 2 pounds.
Oh. Okay.
But I am okay with that because I feel better.
You feel better?
I have more energy. And I have collarbones.
He does have collarbones. You can't see them while you're sitting down, though. But there are collarbones there.
I ain't had collarbones since elementary school.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of non-scale victories this week, right? For him, his belt, like, we need a new belt. He needs a new belt.
No, I don't. It's got holes all the way around. I don't need a new belt.
Well, he needs new pants, and he won't go try them on.
Nope.
Not going to try them on. So they do scouts. They do Boy Scouts on Monday night, and we do Cub Scouts on Tuesday night. But on Monday night at Boy Scouts, they have to tuck their shirts in. Ask this man what they were making fun of him for at Scouts.
It was making fun of my pants. They were too big. They were rumpled up.
They were like folded up from like he had tightened his belt down enough to keep his pants up, and they were like folded over, and you could see it.
Yes.
With your shirt tucked in.
So I untucked my shirt. Bad example for the boys, but I untucked my shirt.
So they'd stop talking about it. All the women folk. There aren't even that many women that go to Boy Scouts, but they called him out on that. Which I think is awesome. I think it's a great non-scale victory for you, right?
My 3X shirts are getting way bigger.
Yeah.
I'm trying to shrink them in the dryer now.
Yeah, this man has been drying our clothes on like high heat setting for a couple weeks now.
It's been working. At least in my head it's been working.
He thinks it's working. All it's doing is making me crazy because I keep trying these pants on and they're not doing anything. And then he finally tells me that he's been like over drying some clothes. And I'm like, would have been nice to know.
Dry fit don't shrink though.
No, it does not. No. So, Steven used to wear a 3X shirt.
Mm-hmm.
and he did that just for the length and the room in it. I started this journey wearing a 2X shirt and somewhere between an 18 to 20 and 22 pants. Like, it just depended. And some of those were women, some of them were not. Like, I have such a broad spectrum of pants and short sizes in my drawer, but most of them don't fit as well anymore. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I actually officially, hello people, I bought a pair of pants this week.
Oh, because it was on clearance.
Yeah, our Kroger has clothes. Two of them.
How awesome is that? You go to Kroger for groceries and you can buy clothes too.
Yeah.
That is just awesome.
And shoes, and it's like Walmart. It really is, but it's fancier and on a better side of town for sure for us. But they were like 50% off, and when I scanned these pants, they rang up for like what, $12?
$12
for blue jeans. So I made myself go to the fitting room, which is still like, it's hard for me to do. It's not something I've ever enjoyed doing since I was heavier. So I made myself go, and I took a size 12 and a size 14, and the size 12 were like a skinny fit, and I couldn't get them up for nothing. And I also apparently took a size 16 because I tried those on after the 12 were too small. I tried on the 16, and they fit, but you could tell that
they were too big.
Like, after you move around in them a little bit, they were going to be way too big. So I went and put the 14s on, and they fit like a glove and all that. And so they made me buy a pair of pants. So this girl is officially in a size 14, and I fit, and I felt good. So yay for that. And I need to buy smaller shirts. You can see that, but
I'll try and shrink it.
He'll try to shrink it. I'm just too cheap, y'all. Just too cheap for all that.
Well, the issue of it is the kids keep hitting growth spurts and need new clothes like every other month. So
there's no money for mom clothes. I mean, y'all comment down below if anybody else can relate to that, because I mean, maybe I just need to go to Goodwill or something. Some kind of thrift store like that. And we'll see about that. Anything else exciting happened in our lives this week?
Yeah. My blood sugar
Ooh.
has been under 100 for the last 2 weeks probably.
Mm-hmm.
I have averaged under 100 for the last 2 weeks.
And in fact, he's seen... What have you seen this week?
I've seen 88.
88. Like... Ah! The only thing that sucks is, Steven told the doctor... Well, not even the doctor. He told the nurse last time he went for his checkup that he was eating keto, because she noticed that he's lost some weight. Because you have lost...
I've lost 20 pounds.
Yeah. So he has lost 20 pounds. And so the nurse noticed that he had lost weight, and he mentioned that he was eating keto, and his cholesterol and his lipids and all that stuff has always been high before keto. So as soon as she heard the word keto, I think it just like went off like a beacon that they needed to recheck his...
Well, my triglycerides were also high last time. They was
I can't.
there was 350, and he didn't want them that high.
Yeah.
So
Steven had to go yesterday to do blood work, and I was so upset when he texted me and said that they didn't check his A1C I don't think, did they check your sugar or anything?
They didn't check nothing.
Nothing?
They didn't check nothing but my lipids and triglycerides. Yeah, that word.
That word.
Yeah.
So, I was so excited to see if any of the diabetes kind of numbers had gone down, and then they didn't test that crap. And then, as we're sitting here recording this, we don't even know the results of how his lipids were, and triglycerides, and cholesterol, and all those things. So, anyways, maybe next week I'll update y'all with that, but he's been, like, rocking it with his blood sugar, so, yeah, I was pretty upset that Miss Penny and them didn't test it, so, we'll see. We'll see next time you go back. I think you'll wow them.
I hope so.
Yeah. So even though the scale wasn't down for me this week, I actually took my measurements and I'm down 1 inch in my waist and 1 inch in my hips. And I did not do very good with, like, when I started this keto journey, measuring. So I don't really know how many inches I'm down overall. I know that I am, but I don't know what that number is. So if you're just starting out on keto, take some measurements. So it's not all about the scale. And that was a big thing for me this week. I had to realize that it took me a long time to put all this weight on. Not a long time, but pretty much from the time I was 18 to, let's say I'm not 18 anymore and I have a 13-year-old, so do the math there, to put the weight on. So it's not going to come off overnight. So don't compare your journey to others, and I'm trying to not compare my journey to others. And so this week it's not about the scale. I've got on here in the past and, like, really complained about the scale and did a lot of negative talk and put myself down. And, I mean, on week 21, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It is what it is. The scale didn't move. I worked today on tracking my macros, which I haven't done since the beginning. And getting my electrolytes in because I've been having a lot of muscle aches this week. And so I'm really thinking that it's that. I think Dr. Finney said it's probably magnesium, so I'm drinking my magnesium, my calm drink every night. And then Keto in the Chaos talks about you need lots of sodium on this, and I really don't think I've been doing that. I think I've been drinking a lot of water and not a lot of sodium. And so I'm working on getting my electrolytes back in. And so I noticed today, after doing that, after getting some salt in and all, that feel like I've put off a lot of water weight today. So hopefully next week when we talk, it'll be better. The scale will be better. And that's about it. I do have to say thank you to this goober, because Sunday we went and had family dinner. And I wanted to not just fall off the keto wagon, I wanted to jump off. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted to eat bread and everything else he was cooking.
All of it. All of it. And Steven had to really look at me and say, what'd you say?
If you go down there and eat all that, you ain't going to feel good about it tomorrow or tonight.
That's not what you said. He told me that I've been doing this crap for, I think he said 6 months, and it hadn't been 6 months. But he's like, you've been doing this for almost 6 months now.
Why stop now?
Why stop now? So, it was kind of eye-opening, I guess, to be able to hear him say that and, you know, keep pushing me forward. Because I just knew I cheated and got on the scale and knew that the weight was not coming off this week, and I was just in a really, bad place with that. And so when my brother invited us over to come eat, and they are not keto in the slightest, and we live in Louisiana, so if y'all don't know what Southern food looks like, ooh, yeah, there was nothing good and healthy there. It was like carb and more carb at Dylan's house. And so Stephen encouraged me to go ahead and take some low carb tortillas because I knew we were having sloppy joes. And so I had one low carb tortilla with sloppy joe mix on it. And I'm pretty sure there was sugar in the sloppy joe mix, but it was better than going down there and eating like 2 buns. And
it still wasn't that bad because my blood sugar was 97 the next day. So it wasn't bad.
It wasn't as bad as it was. But my family made fun of me.
Yeah, because we was eating healthy tortillas.
What the hell? I'm telling you, along your keto journey, you are going to really realize, not everybody talks about this, that you'll find out who your friends are, and you'll lose some friends. Christy over at OK Keto put that in my comments when I was talking about my coworker last week, and it's so true. My brother really harassed me about it. He was like, oh, I'm not going to say anything about the tortillas. And then he was finally like, yeah, I'm going to say it. Why are you eating a sloppy joe on a tortilla? And I'm like...
He's 130 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah. Me and my brother could not be any more opposite in the way, and neither could his brother. If you saw them, our two brothers look like they should be brothers. They're both somewhere between 110 and 130 soaking wet. They've always wore 30-inch waist or smaller pants. And they eat like they're just garbage disposals. Like one year we got his brother one of those Sam's size jars of peanut butter. And I don't even think it made it 2 weeks. Like... just welling it in. And me and Steven, like, we look at food and we gain weight.
Pounds.
Like, it doesn't take anything. And so we're definitely working on getting healthier for us. And so it was okay. It was hard, but okay to say, well, these are low carb. They have fiber in them, and they're a better choice for us. And so that's what we had them on. So, make your choices, and hopefully you have a support person to help out like he did for me this week. And I can totally be that for you. If you are ever feeling any kind of way, send me a message on Instagram. Reach out to me. I don't mind talking you off the edge like he did for me. I think it's good to have support.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, anything else?
No.
No?
That's all I got.
That's all I got. Well, that's it for our week. Well,
I gotta go exercise now.
Yeah, we're gonna go walk. It's actually cooler today, so we are super excited about that. So we're about to get out and go walk around the neighborhood. I went to the gym, but I think I didn't get enough cardio in, so I'm gonna get up and go work out with him. So, anyways. Thanks for watching to the end, y'all. If you're not already subscribed, y'all hit the subscribe button. Like this video. I am on a journey to lose 70 pounds on keto, roughly. Mainly getting healthy. But we're doing it all on a budget while trying to pay off some debt. So, if that interests you, y'all stick around, and we'll see y'all for more next week.
Yep. Bye. Troop over.
Can I come in now?